Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is another episode of Games and Stuff. I'm here with Gresser Solis.
What's up?
And Luis Guzman, your host. And we have a special guest here today.
Samantha Perez.
And today's topic is women in video games. So, you know, characters and stuff like that. So, you want to start off with the question?
I guess. Samantha, what is your opinion on how women are portrayed in video games?
I think they're really portrayed as an object more than as a character in the game. The way they're dressed, their physique and everything, they're just, you see them as just like, oh, there's that sexy lady in that game. But you don't see them as like, you know, a real dominant character. Kind of take them as just a whatever character.
You can see that a lot, like in Mortal Kombat, you know, there's a lot of characters.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like there's, what is it, Sonya? Like,
Sonya Blade.
Yeah, and there's Katana, like there's a lot of them. Do you have like what's your opinion about this? Like, you know, video games, you know, developers just, you know, objectifying women.
I honestly think developers are going away from that now, portraying them as sexual objects. Because, I mean, a good example of that is the Mass Effect series. You can play as the female version of Commander Shepard. And she's she's very dominant, like she's a leader. And then you got other games like the Final Fantasy trilogy, which have lightning, and she had her own game, and like she's basically saving the world. So I think that developers are actually going away from that and making them more as standalone characters with great personalities and all this stuff.
Yeah, and what's weird for me, like I've always say every time I had like a fighting game, like there's a fighting game, I always pick the women because I'm gonna kick your butts with a woman character. You have Scorpion and I have, you know, Sonya. I'm gonna beat your ass, but you know, that's what I've been doing lately. I don't know. So if you had like the perfect female protagonist in a game, like what kind of qualities would that character have?
I want her to be strong and dominant in the game, that's for sure. You know, I want her to be a good leading role in the game. Okay. But I can't think of anything else right now.
So what are your like favorite like female characters like in video games?
In video games, well, Jill Valentine in Resident Evil. That's like my all-time favorite game. Lara Croft would be one too. I like playing Capcom versus Marvel. I like that game. I like playing Morgan, T-Bone. So those are the female characters that I like. I like Mortal Kombat when you brought that up. I like playing Sindel. She's like my favorite. But yeah, those would be like all the characters that I like to play with.
Why is it that you like those characters per se?
Well,
was it her one character?
One character? Why? Oh, I like Jill Valentine. I really, I'm a Resident Evil nerd. I really like that game. And I feel like because you can play as her part in the game. You know how you can play Chris and then you can play her. I like that idea is that you can be her throughout the whole game. Other when she, like, another games that sometimes are kind of the side character, they're not really like she's the actual person you're going to play throughout the game. I like that idea of it.
Grisha, do you have, like, say, any favorite, like, female characters?
For me, probably be two. I like Lightning a lot. I really feel like she's, like, her role within Final Fantasy and the way she does everything, she's basically like a hero. She's a great heroine. And then the other one would probably be Liara Tassoni from the Mass Effect series. I really like her, like, I don't know, like, she's smart. I don't know, I just really like her personality, really. Like, that's what I like.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, if you ever played Knights of the Old Republic, there's, what's her name, Bastila? Bastila Shane. Is that how it is? Yeah, if you ever played Knights of the Old Republic, her name is Bastila. And why I like that character was because she was so strong and she was just like tough and like she's just like every time you like the main character interacted with her, she was just tough on you. I don't know, like she was a great character.
Why is it that many female gamers don't play like online like they do, but like they don't really use their mic? Why? Do you know why is that?
Well, from personal experience, whenever I play online and I have my mic on, usually guys get really like, why is she playing? She's no good. But that's when I'm actually doing really good in the game. For example, when we're playing Call of Duty or any of those games, when I'm actually just kicking their butt in it, they get they get offended and upset that it's a girl doing it. Yeah. They're like, well, why are you playing this game? And I just remember the remark he told me that I should be doing other girl things like playing Barbies, and I'm here like, that's a really good comeback. Like,
you're probably the girl that was beating our butts, because I was playing free for all and there was this one girl I just kept on beating everyone. Like, yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel weird because I remember sometimes when I play Call of Duty and then I hear a girl like it is kind of surprising. I mean, I'm not saying that girls shouldn't play video games. But I'm just saying like the gaming community is not the best community. Like there's so many racist stuff and sexist things that they say.
Well, especially in Call of Duty.
Yeah, especially in Call of Duty. There's so many immature kids or adults. So sometimes when I hear a girl, I'm just like, oh, that's a girl. Oh, I never
never hear a girl.
I was like, do I just play like less aggressively? So do you feel like, say, the gamer girl, where do you think they stand in the like everything, like in the video game community?
Where do I think a gamer girl stands?
Yeah, just a girl who plays video games.
I don't know exactly. Well, I don't know. I think it's sometimes kind of rare for a girl to play games, like to be a gamer. Usually I don't have a bunch of girlfriends, but the ones that I do, they do not play games. So I think they stand like just kind of not really there off the radar.
They're like, you talk about Resident Evil and they're like, what's Resident Evil?
I'm trying to play games with them and they're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, come on.
their coordination all sucky.
Yeah, I mean, like Mario Kart, I really like that game too. I used to like Double Dash on the GameCube. And I used to play with my friend, and she just would not know what to do. And I'm like, it's really simple. For me, it's simple because I grew up with games for some reason. So. Well,
yeah, because Mario Kart, games like that, they're really simple. And they're not saying that girls like they're like like. But if it's simple, everyone could get into it. That's something people get into.
Yeah.
So this has been our episode on women's in video games. Check us out on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page, and thanks for watching.
Peace.
Okay.